And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. And the topic for today is self-appointment, which means giving yourself an individual role without somebody else have to give it to you. That's what self-appointment really is. And I think that's one of the best qualities a person could have. Is like knowing full well that you are the person for the job. Yeah, that's like literally the best way to explain it, because everyone is different in their own different ways, and it doesn't really matter what age you are. It doesn't matter. Like, everybody have different levels of IQ in different things. So if there's some stuff going on, you put yourself in the position in order to get the job done. When I was younger, there used to be one saying that say, oh, what did he say? If you want the job done right, do it yourself. Or you can't give a boy a man's. Like, there's a lot of sayings about stuff like this, but the older I become is the more I come to understand it. Because you can have a lot of friends and everybody can fulfill different roles. You ever notice, even if we are in school, everybody is in like the same class, like math, English, literature, science. Everybody's in the same class. And you ever notice one kid won't get straight A's, even if they get straight A, and say if like probably 6 out of 7 they will have 1 B. That's just how it is, because people are fit for different roles and people understand things different. So in life, when you're aiming for something or you're trying to achieve something, there's a reason why you are interested in whatever it is you're interested in. There's a reason why you love whatever it is that you love. There's a reason why you are passionate about whatever it is that you're passionate about, because you may not know it yet, but you are fit for the role. So that's what self-appointment really is. Putting yourself in the position to get the job done without somebody have to say, oh, you can do it. You're going to get a lot of money. You're going to win. You're going to achieve great things. That's one of the best things, because a lot of people struggle with this literally, because they have to wait for the whole world to tell them, oh, you're gonna, like, you can do it, you're gonna win. That's not how it is, bro. If you have the unique ability and the quality in order to fulfill something, then what are you waiting for? And this have to do with confidence also, because in order for you to be self-appointed, which means put yourself in a position to get a certain job done, you have to be confident enough that you can get the job done, and you have to be motivated enough in order to get the job done. Now, how do you know that you are fit for this role? Like I said a couple minutes ago, you love it, you're interested in it, you're passionate about it, so you can achieve it. Bro, a lot of people who struggle with self-appointment are those that get absolutely nowhere, because they have to go around and they have to ask everybody, oh, do you think I'm gonna win? Oh no. If one out of 10 people say no, you're not gonna win, then it's like their whole world shut down. And that's one of the worst ways to live, because if you fully believe that you're capable enough of achieving something without validation from everybody else, then what are you waiting for to start? If you're waiting for everybody else to tell you that you're going to win, you're never going to start. You want to know why? Because people can see that you're capable enough to achieve certain things, but what they will try to do is they will try to lie to you, deceive you, try to keep you down with them. Bro, I've seen it over and over and over again. God damn, I sound like an old guy. But it's true. Bro, when you're focusing on becoming the better version of yourself, you start to understand certain things better, and you can see different things in people better. Once you mastered yourself, it's easy for you to master others, if you know what I mean. If you have no idea who you are, you can't know who somebody else really is. If you can't know what you're gifted with and what you're driven by, how can you tell what everybody else is gifted and driven by? Sorry. The only way you can truly know what's going on around you and how everybody else makes decision and how everybody else really is, it starts from within you, because you have to fully master who you are, master yourself, know your ability, know your capability, know if you're creative, know if you're talented, know if you're skillful. Once you identify all these traits within you, then it's easy for you to pinpoint it at somebody else. That's how it is, bro. Self-appointment is one of the best things. And I sort of like when I was younger, I was literally that type of person. My whole family can tell you, I'm the type of guy that I sit down and I don't say, oh, you do it first and then I'll do it if you, no, that's not me. Even up until now, if I look at something and I know full well I can analyze it and get the job done, boom, I analyze it and get the job done. I don't waste time, sit down, oh, you do it, then, oh, you fail, ha, ha, ha. Oh, you, no, that's not who I am. Like, once this is my area, bro, that's how it is. My whole family can tell you that's who I am. If I know something, or if I'm capable of achieving something, or if I can get it done, I get it done. And that's one of the best things you can actually do. I think I've said this once upon a time when I first started making, I think I said this story once in one of my motivational videos. I was about to say when I started making videos, but no, I've been making videos for a long time now. But I've said it once upon a time where I was like, it doesn't matter like which family you're from or what environment you're from. All of that doesn't matter. If you see the world in a particular way, there's a reason why you see the world in a particular way. And if you're from a family where your parents are used to working a regular job and you somewhat have some vision that you can crack the system and create generational wealth, bro, your family are only there to tell you to do something that they know are secure, which means you go to school, you get a 9 to 5, that's it. But what if you are capable of achieving above that level that they don't know about? You got to remember, bro, our role as kids is to surpass our parents, to be better than they are. If you're not aiming to be better than your parents, then you're currently failing as a kid. And when I say better, I don't mean better to the point where you want to show it off and brag. That's not what I mean by better. Let's break it down. If you watch your parents working a job every day since you were younger till you're almost 30, and you can create something in order to retire them early, in order for you to not have to do what they did working for somebody else, and you can actually create something for your child in order for your child to not have to work for somebody else, or they can actually go to school and do whatever they want to do, lawyer, doctor, teacher, surgeon, whatever they want to do, without borrowing a big loan from the government and end up in debt. If you can actually give your child this and your child can actually want it, then you don't think that's the best way to live? Because if your parents work a job every day for the past how many years, and then they can't help you to go to school because it costs like 20, 30 grand nowadays, and then you have to go take out a student loan in order to do what you really want to do. And then, you know, if you do that, you can't really help your kid, the next generation, how you really want to. So if your parents couldn't, say, do that for you, and you can actually create something for yourself in order to do something different for your kid so your kid doesn't end up in debt, and then your kid's kid, your grandkid, won't be in debt, then that's what I mean by being better than your parents. I know a lot of people with low IQ probably be like, oh, why you want to be better? It's not about being better. It's about being better for who you are. And it's about creating different things and creating generational wealth. This is why a lot of families struggle with generational wealth, because it's like I just said, if you right now can't send your child to school and your child is going to take out a big loan, your child is going to go to school to 5, 7, 10 year, whatever course they pick. By the time all that's done, they're already 20 grand in debt. Now, this kid is going to be in the 30s. They need a house, they need a car, boom, another big debt. And if they're smart enough to not have a kid along the way, then that's okay. But if they do have a kid along the way, that's another debt. So by the time they're 50, they're still in debt. People like those are the ones that can't travel. They can't go nowhere. They're tied down within the system. Let me tell you something about first world country. First world country are the type of, the government are the type of people that they will help you to get whatever it is that you really want to do. But you see, once the course is done, they want their money back. They will give you 10 grand loan, 15, 20 grand loan, 30. But once it's done, They start calling you and calling you and calling you. But that's what self-appointment really is. Putting yourself in the position of actually getting something done. Become a game changer, bro. Like, when you look around and everybody's doing the same thing, how are you okay with looking at everybody else doing the same thing? You know, when I was younger, I know full well I was different from all the kids in school. Because what they would talk about is completely different from what I would talk about. What kids worry about, I literally didn't even used to worry about it. Or still not worry about it. But now I got older, I see why. Because, you know, when you're younger and you're sort of different, like, I know everybody's different in different ways, but let me break it down for some of you guys. Like, everybody's different in their own different way. But what I'm trying to say is, everybody nowadays is more similar than they are different. When I look at me and I look at everybody else, I am more different than I am similar, if that makes sense. So everybody's different, but they're also similar at being different. I'm more different than actually being similar, if that makes sense. But that's how it really is, bro. I don't care what it is or what you really want to do. You have to put yourself in the position. Because if you ask your parents, they're going to tell you no. Some stuff you do in life, it's like an investment. Like, use content creating as an example. I like using this because this is what I do and it makes more sense and it's easy for me to explain. But I can use a lot of different concepts. Let's use content creating as an example. It's like an investment. So I make videos every day, every other day. I'll post it every day, every other day. So it's like you put it there little by little and it sort of adds up. A lot of people see people online getting millions of dollars and they want to get millions of dollars, but once they start doing it and then they're like, oh, I'm not getting no money, it's hard. Bro, everything you do, it's like an investment. So you put it there, you post a video every day or every second day or whatever time you want to post and you leave it there. If you stop, it actually messes up the algorithm. If you stop, it actually messes up your watch hour because there's a certain time in a certain frame that we have to worry about, if that makes sense. It's like saving, it's like even paying a bill. If you pay your bills late, there's interest added, right? So if you need to pay the first of the month and you didn't pay till the second, third, fourth, there's interest added, which means there's some relapse and it costs more. So when it costs more, you have to do extra. That's how it is. Self-appointment is you have to put yourself in a position to get the job done, also on time. So what I'm trying to say is, content creating, like I was saying, when you keep posting online, YouTube know that you're always showing up. And then the more stuff you have out there, the more varieties people have of sitting down, binge watching your stuff, understanding you, knowing how to connect with you. And then they can actually understand you even more. And then once they feel a connection with you, they automatically think they know you. And then once they think that way, they can actually tell everybody else about you. That's how it is. If people can connect to you or what you're doing, it's pointless. So your parents may tell you, oh, do not waste your time uploading no video, blah, 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 blah. That's just how it is. And that's just one of the best things you can actually do because, bro, I've said it a lot of times. It's whenever you're trying to do something or you're trying to achieve something. I know it's hard because some people lack motivation and some people struggle with motivation because some people just need to hear that they can actually do it. But if you're in that batch that you need somebody to tell you can actually do it, then you need to put yourself around people who truly believe in you, not those who are trying to drag you down. But that's all it is, bro. It's like an investment. It's like same thing if you're saving. If you save $100 every month for 1 year without touching it. I don't mean putting it in your saving account and remove it and put it back. And I don't mean like that. If you put $100 every day, sorry, not every day, every month for 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 7 year, 10 year, what happens? It multiplies. But if you don't put it, say 1 month, if you miss 1 month, then it's short. And that's how I do things. I do things by writing it down and calculating stuff. That's how I am. So if it's like pertaining to like money wise, then I sort of look at the year. No, sorry. I look at the weeks, months, then years. That's how I look at things. So if you're, say, like I was saying, if you're saving $100, you need to say, okay, 1 month, I can save $100. Every 2 weeks, I can save 50. So 50, next 2 weeks, 50. So 1 month, that's 100. When you save that 100 every month by 12, then you know your figure. When you look at, say, the 3 year, 5 year, 7 year, you know the figure. It adds up. Everything in this world is like an investment. But the thing is, people struggle with actually investing things. That's the problem. So, like I was saying, your parents want you to get something secure, which means you go to school, you end up in debt, and you go get a job. That's what they know. That's why they tell you, oh, go to school and go get a good paying job, because that's what they know. That's what they've been doing. So if you are the type of person where you have a creative mindset and you know full well deep within yourself that you're wired differently and you see the world different from everybody else, if you listen to even, say, your parents who want the best for you, then you are going to end up working the same as them, because they can only tell you what they are doing in order to survive. But in every family, I think there's at least one or maybe more, I'm not quite sure, in every family who see the world different. Every family have at least that one, because I think God literally sent this one in every family just to break the cycle. That's the one that always distant from the family. That's the one that's the family can't get along with. That's the one that whenever they stand up for what's right, the whole family is against them. That's always that one. If you are that one, then you know. Trust me. If you are, you will know. If you can't see eye to eye with your whole family, you can know that you're the different one. It's not hard to know. You can know. Because that, bro, that's just how it is. Self-appointment, bro, trust me. If you do not put yourself in the position in order to get the job done, especially for yourself, why do you need everybody else to tell you can actually do it for yourself? Which means you can actually do it for yourself, and then they can see that you're actually doing it for yourself. And then in return, they can tell everybody else that you're doing it. Bro, people believe what they see. So if you're gonna sit down and you have all these bunch of ideas and you're gonna tell the whole world, I'm gonna. No, if you keep saying you're gonna and you don't, what do you think? You become the laughing stock. They're gonna say, oh, this guy is always saying they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. You're not a person of your word. So once people see you start putting yourself in a position to get stuff done exactly what you said, then they will take you more seriously. Bro, people do not take you seriously until you start making moves. Because let me tell you something. Making moves speaks way louder than you actually saying stuff with your mouth. Did you know that? You can tell everybody, oh, I'm gonna go get a job. I'm gonna go get this. I'm gonna go get that. People will sit down and they will look at you and then they will remember. Now, if you are proud to say whatever it is that you said, if you actually get it done, then they're going to sit back and say, damn, this guy said he was about to do this, and he actually did it. People take you more serious, and they will ask you for your opinion. They would ask for advice. If they need any little thing, they'll come to you because they know that you are about what you say. Like, we live in a world where people talk about a bunch of stuff, and then at the end of the day, nothing has been achieved. Me, I'm not like that. I don't say nothing if I'm not about it or if I can't get it done. That's just who I am. I've seen people say, oh, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that. Boom, 10 years later, they're sitting down in the same position. That's just the world. That's just how it is. Me, I'm nothing like that. Everybody that know me personally know this by now. Anything I say, I stand behind what I say. And trust me, I will for sure get it done. That's what self-appointment really is. Well, almost like 50-50. But self-appointment is about you doing it without somebody else telling you. So me, nobody have to tell me, oh, Ty, you're going to wait. Now, where I am in my life, everybody's like sitting down on the sideline like this. Nobody's saying nothing because they already can see it online and they can see it in me that it's actually happening. But people stay silent once reality hits, and that's just how it is. If you're doing something productive, people stay quiet. Do not worry about it. If you think, oh, if I'm moving forward, why is nobody saying nothing? That's because that's why they're not saying nothing, because you're actually moving forward. You're actually doing what you said you're about to do. That's why they're not saying nothing. But if you slip up, that's when all of them will come and they will start bomb rush, and then they will come and oh, blah, 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 blah. That's how it is. People are waiting for that. Do not create an opportunity for people to come and take advantage of you. That's just life, and that's just how it is. So if you're a person, like I say, if you're struggling with this, then you need to put yourself around the right people who see your worth and see your value, and they can know full well that you're capable of achieving this. And if you almost know your ability and you can't get it done, then you should almost be okay. But for those who are like me, who listen to nobody and don't care about nothing what nobody have to say, whatever it is that you want to do it. If you have to work a regular job and work on yourself on the side, that's completely okay. Because if you work for somebody else and you do not work on yourself, you would not be better in order to work for yourself and not for somebody else. Because if you work for somebody else and you don't have time to work on yourself, you're going to end up drowning in the system like everybody else around. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care what you have to say. There's a lot of hours in the day. You can at least find 5 hours on your days off to get at least one stuff done on yourself. That's how it is. It's like saying, oh, I'm not fit and I want to go to the gym to get fit. You go there, you move around, you go there once or twice, you come back, that's it. You think you're going to see results? People want to see results. That's why nobody take you serious. That's why nobody care about you. You're not important. People care about people who are important. If you're a man of your word. If I'm going to come and talk about, say, going to the gym and being dedicated, I need to have a picture right here to show you my results in order for you to believe it. That's how it is. If people, bro, people do not believe nothing if they don't see it. That's just how it is. If you do not have results, valid proof to back up whatever it is that you're saying or what you're doing, they won't take you serious. That's how it is. Remember, bro, you have to put yourself in the position in order to get it done. There's nobody who can get it done like you. How many times have you asked somebody to do something, or somebody did something and you weren't even pleased? You're looking like, oh, they did it like they didn't even want to do it. Why do you think you feel that way? Because you're able to do it better. Now, if you had put yourself in the position and stop watching everybody else, you can actually get it done and save yourself all that unnecessary stress. So instead of looking at everybody else and worrying about everybody else, do it yourself and get it done. That's life, and that's just how it is. You'll feel better when you achieve things. I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be back doing more stuff. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.